So
And when I started
absolutely.
my journey, seriously, I couldn't speak even a single sentence. How will I make sentence? So I started my journey with small sentences like "Thank you," "Give me water," "Turn off the light," "Turn on the light." So I started my journey with small sentences.
Previous tips.
Yes, when you will speak small sentence, so one day definitely you will speak lengthy sentence.
Yes, you're right, ma'am. That is the
And
right you can
I
say.
cried. I cried many times. Like other, so everyone speak fluently, but I'm not able to speak fluently. Why? Why this will happen to me? So I cried many times.
Oh my God, you are quite sensitive as well.
Yes, I'm very sensitive person, but I believe in myself. Like I will not let down myself. Never.
Of course, ma'am. Having
When I
curiosity will never
when
let you.
whenever I feel like demotivated, so I always uh, watch positive videos like booster videos, so they give me confidence like I can do anything. So I will stand up and I will give my 100%.
Of course, ma'am. You have that much.
Finally, so good afternoon.
Yes, yes. Very good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine, and what about you?
Yeah, I'm also fine. And today, this is, I think, first time, right, ma'am? We are meeting
Yes,
first.
that-
So I'd
we
like
are
to a little
for
bit.
the very first time, sir. So first you will introduce yourself, then I will introduce myself.
Okay, sure, ma'am. So I live in Bihar state. Sorry, this is Chandan Lahiri. I live in Bihar state. Professionally, I'm a teacher and discuss about my hobbies. So I love to talk to new people, traveling different places, learning new skill. Yeah, that's all about me.
Amazing introduction, and now I will introduce myself. My
Thank you.
name is Bansal, and I'm connecting from Meerut, Uttar Pradesh. I did my schooling in Hindi medium, and I have completed my graduation and post graduation. Currently, I'm proud homemaker and mother of two kids. Both are boys, and my husband is businessman. He always supports me and helps me. I'm fond of Bollywood music. Recently, I have developed a new hobby. If I talk about my hobby, I have developed a new hobby, learning English. I'm
Wow.
eager, passionate that I will learn English language. If others can speak English, so definitely I can speak. Yeah, that's all about me.
Wow, that's a great. And one thing really make me so much happy. What you develop, like mostly the people are developed some kinds of entertaining habit, but you develop language habit, right? Speaking English. It's a
Recently, I have a keen interest in English language.
that's a great. Hmm. Okay,
You know
ma'am.
what? When I started my English learning journey, so I wanted to become a makeup artist, and it was my dream. Like one day I will become a makeup artist, and in fact, I enroll myself into the makeup course, and
Hmm.
I went 4 or 5 months, but I couldn't stop everything. Due to some reason, yeah, it's not possible. You can say that it's not possible for me. Like I can go outside because I have too much responsibility on my shoulders. I take care of my kids, family, my husband. So that's why I couldn't stop everything. But now I have developed this skills, and my full focus on I will work on my communication skills, because I thought like I'm not good in English, and my communication skills is too much poor.
No, ma'am. This is not right. You speak very good, but I observe you have great fluency.
When I saw your video, so that time I was a beginner, and I was very nervous, like how would I start my journey, and how will I speak? So my path was not clear, like how will I start? Because some people is focus like if your grammar is good, so you can speak English. But some people tell like if you are not good in grammar, so you can learn English. So what kind of things I will adapt? What kind of things I will adapt? So that time I focus like I will listen everything in English. I start my journey by listening.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, you are right. You are right because many of them, left in grammar. and they start consuming a different kinds of content of English, and they start learning. Grammar is not a very essential at your
But
beginning.
you will see lots of videos. If you will watch several videos on YouTube, so you will find like some people say like if your grammar is important, some people will say grammar is not important.
Yeah,
And you can learn English language. Some people say like you can learn English language in just 1 week, 1 month. If you are beginner, so you will get confused. Like what kind of things I will adapt.
yeah, you're right. This is the obvious thing, like not having the too much clarity for learning this language. You must have a lot of confusion after
Yeah.
having multiple suggestions from the professionals. Yeah, you are right. But initially, you have to focus only how to convey my message in a broken way. And after having the command over your language, little bit, then you try to focus learning grammar. Okay,
Yes.
this is the right way.
Yes. If I would say like if somebody is watching me and somebody is watching you, so what will you suggest to all the beginners who they are learning English language?
I will suggest to each and every learner they must establish as a habit of speaking first and listening much more. They do not focus of learning grammar because grammar is vast. You can say this is not easy task for learning everything, right? So if you're diving into the deep into the grammar, you're going to learn a lot of things, and this is not possible to remember out every time. Whenever you talk to people, start talking with the people, your intention will be there, like my grammar is going well or not. Okay, so these kinds of attractions you can say will be there each time with the each conversation you can say. So that's why lefting grammar and talking to people with the freedomly, this would be the very convenient for you. Okay.
Yes, exactly. Your point is clear and valid.
Yeah, because I also did the same thing when I started learning. I couldn't focus on grammar. I start talking with the people. I did a lot of things. I read a lot of stories, novels, a lot of
Okay.
things you can say.
What kind of novels you do you like? Like fiction novels, non-fictions?
Actually, non-fiction I like.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm a teacher, so I took so many storybook for my student for reading purpose only. Okay. So these are things I used to do. It doesn't matter what kinds of books are you reading on daily basis. At least you have to do everything.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. And I have one more question. If you skip 1 or 2 days, like someday you feel like today I will not practice. So what kind of things you feel like? You feel I'm going in the down. Yeah, you feel like now I'm consistent. Like I can if I skip 1 or 2 days, so it is I can manage everything.
Yeah, you were right. Like it happens usually with the learner, and especially for those learner who are quite serious for this language. So these kinds of learner felt like that after gapping 2 or even 3 days. And some of time in that situation you feel like that when you engage yourself deeply into some part of your work. Okay, that time you feel, yeah, I left totally my habit, totally my skill, what I used to do before, right? So it's okay because this is the part of human life. So we should remind us like it's okay, we again start and we again come on the track. This is my responsibility and we have that much potential,
Mhm.
right?
Because when I skip 1 or 2 days, or maybe sometimes I skip 3 days, so I feel like I'm going in the down level, like I will restart again. So sometimes I feel like, so every day if I'm not able, like today I'm not in the mood, so I will not talk to any one person. So that time I will do like listening parts. I always prefer like listening part, like today I will watch some videos in English if I'm
Okay.
not doing anything else. So,
Yeah,
but
you can.
I didn't skip even a single day.
Of course, and this is the right way. You should not skip a single day. Okay.
single day.
As
Because every day is important, because if I will talk about time, so time is very precious. If you will waste time, so definitely time will give you the worst result.
you're right. And that's why consistency has a vital role in each learner life. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah. And we are learning second language. So we have to learn as faster as we can, right? We need to know how to construct each and every sentences according to the
yes,
situations and many more things we have to learn. So maintaining consistency it will help you to level up, right?
yes,
And
exactly.
what you can do. So tell me, ma'am,
Yes.
what is free times activities? What do you do?
Free activities, I always prefer, like if I have 10 minutes, so I always prefer, like I will connect audio call and I will talk to other person. So because I don't have any environment, I
Mhm.
always create artificial environment. Like sometimes I talk with myself, sometimes I talk in front of the mirror. So I sometimes I think in my mind everything, like if I'm cutting vegetables, so I always think like I'm cutting vegetables, I'm cutting onion. So I will always think, and I repeat sentences in my mind. And sometimes I talk with my kids, because my kids will never judge me. Mama, you are
Mm,
right, you are wrong words and you are using wrong words. So I always do these things. And one thing, like I read novels. I like read
wow,
novels, so I always read novels.
nice. And I can say you are the serious learner.
Thank you, thank you. Because I want to do something in my life. Like when I enroll myself in the makeup field, so I was very curious. Like I will one day I will become a makeup artist. But suddenly I stop everything. So, but I never let down myself. Like I never feel demotivated. Like I stop everything. So I will leave my life. But I will take a second step, and I will make myself motivate, like I can do anything. If others
Yeah,
can do, I can do.
of course. And this language will help you to deal with the different kinds of client as well. If you
Yes,
indulge yourself again to your own profession, what you imagined before.
yes.
Beautician, I mean, feel it's a quite attractive because you are going to give, different looks to others.
Hmm.
The capacities and potentialities, I would say. And I think you might be introvert as well. I'm right.
Yes. But sometimes my husband also give me confidence, like, Sakshi, what are you doing? You are a more powerful women, so you never let down yourself, you can do anything, sir. Because you have consistency, you have privilege, so you can do anything.
Of course,
No,
ma'am.
nobody will judge you if you are making any mistakes. So everyone make mistakes, so you are not different. Yeah, you are doing mistakes, so you will feel nervous. So don't take tension and don't feel nervous. Mommy, Mama, my
That-
elder son is here in this room.
this
He
is
is
correct.
here and he is playing.
Okay, your companion is really good person for you, and performing as a character friend in your life. Really, I really appreciate of your companion who always motivates you and letting you on the right track. Really, it's a really remarkable job.
When
Yeah,
I saw the video, that time I was beginner, you know what, and I wanted to connect with you. He like, one day I will connect with you, and I will when I will speak in English, so I will feel, yeah, more confident. Because I had a lot immense fear of English, because I always take a English as a subject. I never learn English as a language.
okay. Yeah, these kinds of problem, many of them have, and they have been suffered
Yes,
because
and
they
I
have
also don't like
completed,
grammar.
hmm
I also don't like grammar.
Okay. Yeah, same here. Also, but being a teacher, I have to, explain all these things into this to my student. So whether I want or not, it doesn't matter. I have to learn.
Yes.
Right? And it's okay, especially in a spoken, there is no mandatory for learning grammar. You have to just have the basic knowledge of grammar, tenses, okay, conjunction, prepositions, and modals. These are things if you know. it would be enough to create the good attachment
For some
situationally.
people, so if you prepositions, active, passive voice is important. So,
Yeah, voice,
true.
you can say it's opposite of active voice, you can say,
Okay,
right?
active voice.
This is the opposite. So both of things, if you know, so it would be very good for you to convey your message in a different way, in an effective manner.
Okay,
People can
okay,
learn from you easily.
okay. So you are taking any classes, like English classes? You took any classes? So or you are learning English language by yourself?
I learned through myself. I couldn't take any classes.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
Amazing.
Nowadays, you can say I'm helping to the learners. I'm sharing my own experiences, what I learned before, what I experimented over my period of time, my journey. So these are genuine idea and a strategy I'm sharing. So whatever I will tell you, you must take a seriously this.
Yes, exactly. You also gave me suggestion like if you every day take a video call, so it will be helpful for you. So
Yeah,
I started and I am following your opinion, your
of course.
suggestion.
Yeah, you're doing well, I would say. Because people have the habit of listening others, but they do not follow what he
Yeah.
get through the others. And this is the
Yes.
bad habit, you can say. If you
Yes.
think like I'm the better more than other, that is me. Do not ask to anybody. You do
Mm-hmm.
what you want, right? If you taking any suggestion from others, so you must follow because you have to see na the result, what he get through, right? During applying that kinds of a strategy in their entire journey. Now the being are able to construct any sentence and speak anything, right? It's not very easy task for any learners, yeah, any person, right?
Yes, exactly.
Because entire life I couldn't make like that a statement into my notes, right?
Mm.
So how learn like that? How get to know like I can speak like that? Through my experiences, my effort, what I
So, do you have any remember what kind of personality when you were kid? So, can you tell me a little bit about your childhood memory?
okay. Yeah, actually when I was study at 10th 10th standard, that time I was little bit, stubborn you can say. I
Okay.
always, do that things what I want to do. And I had a many friends that time. I always bunk my classes, wandering different kinds of places for the entertaining purpose. I used to do
Mm.
a lot of fun on the street, on the highway, making videos like that, reels. And I used to do a lot of things. I can't explain in this video, really. That is a big moment of my life.
When you were kid, so you were very stubborn. Now you are stubborn or not?
No, I'm opposite of that time. Totally.
Yeah.
I am
Mm.
also very sensitive and introvert person like you.
Mhm. Exactly. This is amazing thing.
Yeah. Because if you do not learn through your stuff, like tough time, the situation
Mm.
has taught you, and you can easily convert yourself into a different kinds of situation yourself. And this is a better way of living your life with peaceness, you can say.
Yes.
And it will
Exactly.
help you to maintain your relation with your companion as well.
Mhm.
Because having mutual understanding makes a more mandatory for each and every individual's life to sustain their life in a right way, right?
Exactly, you are right. And I think you are very hard working person because every day you are doing a great job. Yeah, you are helping to others people, and you are you are giving a confidence.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you.
because
Because
in this, yes, ma'am.
yes, you can continue.
Yeah, in this time, I have seen a lot of learners and individuals have proper facilities, but they do not utilize. They have a lot of excuse, like I
Mm.
can't do because of this reason, because of that reason. So my point of view only for those learner who make that kinds of excuse, they do not make, yeah, even pretend like they are helpless. Okay,
Hmm.
if they have the good facilities, they must utilize.
Yes.
Okay.
But if you will correct someone, like if somebody is speaking wrong sentence and you will correct her or himself, so some people take as a in a positive way, some people take in a negative way. So in this situation, what kind of things we can do?
I think what I personally experienced in my learning time, you have to learn how to ignore people. If the somebody are making fun of you, you need
Hmm.
to ignore all of them. If you really want to approach better level into this language,
Hmm.
initially you have to suffer a lot. This is the actual thing. And I'm not talking about learning this language only you are facing language problem. At any
Hmm.
field, if you try to learn any kinds of skill, you must suffer it. So, right. So ignore the people, what he commented on you, and try to be positive each time. Whether are you stuck in a very bad situation or good situation, try to be as a normal, as likewise. Okay? And keep growing, keep learning, keep moving. This is the way you can learn. Otherwise, no one will help you or motivate you every time.
Hmm. Yes. Or I have one more question. Like some people say, like if I'm learning English language, because I'm also beginner, I'm also learner, I'm not perfect in this language, so I make several mistakes. So some people, so nobody will correct myself. Like if I'm making any mistakes, so nobody will correct myself. So some people
Okay.
say, like if you will take you if you will join academy, or you will take classes, so definitely teacher will correct yourself, and otherwise learner will not correct yourself.
Yeah, this is the right. Learner will never correct you, ma'am, because they have been already suffered through. Right?
Hmm.
They have focusing only over self, not you. Right?
Hmm.
So whenever they start talking anything, their attention will be there over this
Hmm.
sentence, not on you. Right? And if you are taking from any classes from any teacher, so the teacher will focus on you. What are you speaking and where are you making error in your sentences? These
Okay.
are benefit are you going to have?
Hmm.
Okay.
If you want to correct yourself, so you can take classes, so it definitely will work.
Yeah, of course it will work. And as well as this is the way you can get to know your mistake. You just record like that session, and after finishing the conversation, you just listen them.
Okay,
Listen
where
carefully where you done mistake. This is the way you can get your mistakes and try to work upon.
okay, where were I wrong? So you can correct in next video.
Yeah. But I will tell you, do not worry a lot because this is your initiative stage. Just
Hmm.
speak only. Do
Okay,
not take a lot of burden upon yourself. Try to be speak only every
okay.
single day.
Uh,
Because
Mistake.
increment the time, automatically your mistakes will be reducing.
Okay, okay. If I'm making any mistake, so I will not take tension. Like I'm making mistakes, so I will take tension.
Yeah, because you feel now what you say, you feel internally, yeah, where I'm making, yeah, I'm really making a mistake or not. You feel you are going to sense out, no, what you speak. So do
Hmm.
not right nowadays you do not think about. Keep just speaking with the people. Every single day you attend session, talk with the topic. It would be very good for you.
Okay, thank you for lovely suggestion. I will follow your suggestion, because you already gave me a lovely suggestion. Like if you will every day take a video call, so you will grow in a faster way.
Of course, ma'am. And one more one things I will tell you. Only attend video conversation. Audio
Okay,
conversation doesn't work.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
because you have to observe now where I am really making my expression, my eye contact. These are things. How will you notice? Right.
Yes.
So these are important,
Mm.
and you have to
And when
learn.
connect when we are talking with each other face to face. So it gives me a confidence, like where are you using your gesture, postures, everything matter,
Yeah.
and you will
And
definitely enhance your personality.
of course, and earlier you become the habitual of this,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
So in
Mm.
future you will